Hello guys, my name is Santiago Ojeda and I'm your teacher. Today we're going to see anecdotes on how to write an autobiography. Let's start with anecdotes, anécdotas, experiencias personales. So how to start? Well, first we have an experience. Let's say I discovered a creepy house in my street. Say that's my experience. Where? Well, street. Who? Me and my girlfriend. When? Yesterday night. Why? We had a date and we walked on the street. How? Well, my girlfriend, this is an abbreviation for girlfriend, and I were talking, and she asked me to look behind. There was this creepy old. Well, this is a short anecdote, but I want you to know this concept map of experience, when, who, where, how, why is pretty useful for you to develop an anecdote or an autobiography. These phrases below are here to help you when you write an anecdote. For example, I'd like to talk about the time when I was 5 years old and a raccoon bit me in the arm. Or at the beginning of the story, later on, then what happened next was suddenly, after that, finally, etc. Two anecdotes, let's read them. I'd like to talk about the time when I lived one of the worst moments in my stuttering days. It happened when I went out for a haircut. I was with my brother and we were both going to get cuts. As every stutterer knows, you have times when you can speak perfectly fine and others it can come without warning, leaving you wondering what happened. Stutterers are tartamudos. At the haircut place, the guy at the counter asked my phone number. At the beginning, I spoke out clearly. Later on, he asked who would get the haircuts. I quickly said my name, but couldn't make out my brother's name. I tried and I tried saying I couldn't help but think how stupid I sounded. The guy sharply implied, "You don't even know your brother's name?" What happened next was that my little brother finally came to my rescue after I pointed to him and he said his name for me. That was the shortest haircut I've ever had. Both my brother and I took at it and laughed now. It's the only thing you can really do. Another time I was trying my phone skills and got enough courage to call a girl from school. Unfortunately, her name was Heather, which is quite hard for me to say. The H-E-A part always gets me. Sadly, she wasn't around, so her dad picked up. Suddenly, I started to feel that I was quickly tensing up and spit out, "Is Heather there?" By that time, I was quite out of breath and embarrassed by saying her name like that. I can't imagine what he thought when I said it. After that, he always knew who I was when I called. At least he was nice about it. By Joel, age 18. Now, put the text in the correct order, then exchange it with a partner and compare your answers. Have I ever mentioned the time when I was 9? This is the first part of the anecdote. The second part would be, it was on my way to my first day of school. I was really excited because it was a new school for me, so I wanted to get to know my classmates. This is part number 2. Number 3, I think it is. At the beginning, people in my hometown were only looking at me, but then they started laughing at the same time. I didn't understand anything. This is part number 3. Then part number 4 is, and the strangest thing was that I could see a lot of children on their way to school too, so I thought to myself, I am okay because it is a school day, so what happened? I couldn't know until. You're not going to believe this, but I was wearing different shoes. You should have heard people laughing. Just when I thought things could get any worse, something else happened. To my surprise, when I got to school, it was not my new school, it was the old one. This is part number 4. And number 5, to wrap up the story, para cerrar la historia, after all this, I learned that I have to look at my shoes before going out. Well, that's his personal anecdote. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit weird in this video. It's because I'm sick. I have the flu. So, but that's not an obstacle to do the video. So let's now see how to write an autobiography. Well, I'm not gonna write a long autobiography. Actually, I'm just gonna start it, and so you get the idea of what is an autobiography. But autobiographies are longer. Autobiografías, tu vida personal. No les voy a contar aquí toda mi vida personal, pero les pondré un pequeño fragmento, de una pequeña autobiografía. It all started when I was 6 years old. I went to the movies with my parents. I felt a lot of sensations by only watching a simple movie or the actors interpreting different characters. From that day, I knew what I wanted to be. I grew up. Sorry, here it's capital I. I wanted to be an actor. Entered to school with this idea, but there were not classes. I had art, biology, math, physics, history, Spanish, other classes which I enjoyed, but them were related with my passion. When I got to high school, I still had not acted in important things or even got into acting classes because I was really shy my whole life. I started to know people and friends, which made me lose my fear. So I started acting and also dancing. Still, I was shy with my family. I still am to this day. But I got so excited about the idea of reaching my dreams that I started videos and plays on school. Now I can say I've got some skills to audition for TV shows or even movies, not like before. I can say I left my fear aside and I got serious about it. By the time I reached university, I decided I would study communications, movie making. I was born to be an actor, but I discovered also liked directing, producing, and writing stories, which would later become movies. For today, I am happy with who I am. It was a long process for me to stop being shy, but here I am, proud of myself. That's a short story of my life. That's it for today, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.